back to Eli's Horror Home, the YouTube channel where I talk about anything horror related, whether it be books, movies, TV series, games. I don't remember how my intro goes. So, today is part 2 of our Stephen King short story marathon, where today I will be reading The Monkey, which is a short story by Stephen King, obviously. But this video is going to be a little different because I had the pleasure of watching the movie adaptation of The Monkey, directed by Osgood Perkins, in theaters like a month ago. So I'm going to be comparing the book and the movie rather than just a basic summary. So I'm going to go read it and then I will be back. Okay, I'm back and I had to pull out a makeshift whiteboard today because there's a lot of characters, both in the book and the movie. So for a brief summary of The Monkey, it is about a monkey that kills you. And it's about, you know the toy monkeys with the symbols? It's one of those, but every single time that the monkey goes off, a random person will die in a sort of natural freak accident. So in the book, our main character... Our main character is Hal. Oh, I'm gonna have to mirror this video. Our main character is Hal, and he has 2 sons named Petey and Dennis, a daughter named Terry, and then, wife named Terry. Terry and Dennis are not relevant to the story. All that matters is Hal and Petey. So, in the story, we get to hear about the backstory of the monkey and all the people it's killed. So, we hear about Aunt Ida, who died recently, and that is why Hal has returned to his hometown. We hear about Uncle Will, who died 6 years before Aunt Ida of a stroke of some kind. We hear about Hal and Bill's old babysitter, who Bill is Hal's brother. Hal and Bill's old babysitter, who died in an apartment shootout because of the monkey. And Hal's mother, who died because of the monkey as well. Every single time that these characters have sort of died, whether it be the aunt, the uncle, the babysitter, or the mother, then it is because of the monkey. So, in the book, Hal sets out to drown the monkey by putting it in a bag full of rocks and dunking it at the deepest part of a lake in his hometown. So, he goes out there with Petey, and the monkey is almost sentient in this book, the way that it seems to speak to Hal telepathically, telling him, like, I dare you to drown me, I dare you, it's going to be your turn soon, like, you're going to be next. They do this really great job of making the monkeys seem just so, like, nasty and vile, just this force of nature that can't be stopped almost, but still it just has that vile, sinister feeling. But the book ends on a happier note, where Hal's able to dump the monkey into a very deep lake. He manages to swim back to shore after nearly drowning because his boat gets destroyed, presumably by the monkey's influence. And he hugs his son, and they go back to the hotel that they're staying at. And then a couple days later, a news report comes out that a bunch of fish in the lake have just mysteriously died. So that's a good ending if I've ever seen one. The movie is different, though. It is wildly, wildly different. On one hand, the monkey in the book is specified to have the golden symbols that it claps together, but in the movie, the monkey has a drum that it beats, which I understand is probably made for, like, production design. They couldn't be like, oh yeah, you can't, like, make a monkey with clapping cymbals because that'll scare little children. But, like, that's the point. So, in the movie, Hal's divorced, and has one son and is trying to reconnect with him after the death of his Aunt Ida. The thing about the movie is that all of the deaths are dialed up to 1,000. In the story, the deaths would be relatively normal, like died in like a freak's accident, maybe fell out of a tree, got hit by a car. In the movie, the babysitter dies after getting her head cut off at hibachi, and her head rolls onto the hibachi grill. The aunt dies by getting her face impaled on a mailbox after getting set on fire. After falling into a box full of fish hooks and having to take them out individually. It's completely off the walls, batshit insane, super gory. But it's incredible. The only thing that the movie shares with the book is that there's a monkey that's trying to kill them. Well, not trying to kill them, but there's a monkey that kills people when you wind it up. Which, actually, that's another thing. So in the story, the monkey kills people at random. It has complete influence over that. But in the movie, you have to wind up the monkey for it to kill somebody. Which, that's important. So, in the movie, Hal's brother Bill, who has no relevance in the story, sort of becomes deranged when they grow up and starts winding the monkey nonstop and killing a bunch of people in their local hometown. And it just becomes this massacre. And in the end, he gets his face completely flattened by a bowling ball shot out of a cannon. So just any sort of grounded tone or realness that was in the story is completely thrown out the window in the movie. And honestly, I really like it like that. I love the liberties that Oz Perkins took with this movie. It's so funny. It's genuinely just a super funny movie. And the gore is just so over the top and comical that it barely makes me squeamish. And I'm a little sensitive to gore. But overall, I really liked the story. I liked it better than The Raft. I don't know if I like the story better than the movie, though. I think I like them equally for, like, different reasons. I like the story that... I guess I like the story that's set up in the book more, with the relationship between the father and son, because in the movie, that was very secondary to the actual monkey killing going on. Like, I was there to see the monkey. But in the story, I was also there to see the monkey, but I got a lot more than I asked for, and I was really grateful for that. So overall, I would say it's a really great book. It's about 30 to 40 pages long. Again, another short read. It's really great. So I would just say, go ahead and read it. It's really great. But that is all. Oh my god. Have a great day, have a great night, have a great whatever, and enjoy whatever scary things you enjoy.